Hello everyone, I have the June Sketchbox to open today and share. Here's some beautiful artwork on the front. Love the purple there. And there's the deets for the artist. Let's go inside and we have our large brochure. And first thing, I'm going to pull out just a bit. A little glass mat there, but I want to get the whole thing in frame, so there's that. And let's see if we can pull it all out at once. Empty box, set that aside. I guess we don't get to know right away what's in there. I see some things, but maybe that's part of the brochure, the beauty of the brochure, a little more surprise. I'm trying to pull everything out of the tissue, and I got it all. Get that out of the way too. Ooh, I see a kneaded eraser. Whoa, that's some serious art there. A little bit scary, but reminds me of like comic. I don't know. And Nikolai Shaver, the artist, used to do a lot of the Sketchbox videos, I do remember. So we'll set that aside there. It looks like, also before, looks like not a lot of color. That's, I love color, so darn. And here we have some paper. I want to open this up. It says Premium Gray Charcoal. I'm also not a huge fan of charcoal. This is an inauspicious start here. Alright, paper. It's all the way at the bottom. We have a Stillman and Burn Nova series. Gray, 4x6, 15 sheets, mixed media paper, perfect for dry media, ink and light washes, subtle texture, enough to grip charcoal. Charcoal. It seems like we've been getting a lot of charcoal lately. I will have to look and see. In fact, wait a minute. Did I look that up? I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't know if you can read my little writing of my notes, but if you're curious, because I have some, the last was January, but we had, you know, pan pastels are, they're not charcoal obviously, but they're a similar in my mind media. But January was not that long ago. I mean, it hasn't even been, well, about half a year. And we had a lot of charcoal in the January box of 2024. So, oh, I didn't even notice. It did say gray, but it didn't register in my head. So this is toned. It's, you know, thinner than I was thinking. Does it say? It says 150 grams per meter squared. So I feel like that's like half the weight of standard like watercolor type paper. And I'm going to pull one out for swatching purposes. Let's see, we have our sticker. He's got stuff coming out of the box. Maybe that's charcoal. We got a, looks like a pastel stick and this thing right here, which is a Sharpie peel-off China marker. I haven't used any, I think I've used this like, well, something like this, a China marker, a long time ago. But I don't have anything currently, and it looks like we have two, black and white. And it says, use these on top of charcoal for darkest blacks and strongest whites. I don't know, but I feel like a China marker, maybe it was called that because you could write on China? Correct me in the comments, like, is that why it's called a China marker? And so I don't know what it's made out of. I'm gonna have to look that up too, but maybe it has some oil? It's looks really plasticky. Let's just see what this looks like right now. Okay, scooting some things over. We might as well, and I don't recall or didn't know that Sharpie made a China marker. I don't know who it was that I thought made it, but Sharpie China, and it actually, I just realized it's called marker, and it's a pencil. Interesting. Okay, this is the white, obviously. I don't think I'm going to write the color. It feels kind of like an oily, but it doesn't, like, it feels the way that it's attaching to the paper, like it might have oil in it, but it doesn't feel oily to the touch. And gosh, do I have a stub around here? I had a tiny blending stub in my desk drawer. I'm sure I have more. Oh, I put them in a drawer with all the charcoal supplies and pastels, so I know where they are now. They're just a little out of my reach. Yeah, it kind of blends. Not sure if that's how you're supposed to blend it. Let's have a look at the black here. Oop, whoops. Went right onto my desk. It's kind of sticky, like it sticks to the paper a little. How do they like each other? Ooh, and you know, you pull the string and you can kind of, let me see if I can get in close here. I should have picked the white one. Can you see those little segments in the paper? Maybe there. So as you pull that, it, you know, winds down. Maybe this is stuff that everyone knows already. I don't know. Yeah, I can kind of mix them together to make a mess. A little arty mess. It's a lot of work, though. Alright, what else is in here? We have the kneaded eraser. This is kneaded eraser. I don't see any branding. Whoops, clean up details, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not going to open it right now because I have one right here, which is out of the package, so I don't know if this is a Faber-Castell one or generic or what. I don't know if they vary a lot in quality, but it seems alright, and I'm going to leave that one in the wrapper for right now because I have this one right here, and we'll sample that. And, well, actually, since we have it right here, let's see what, actually, let me just, I'm drawing really light, a little happy face, because what I use the kneaded eraser for a lot, most often, is I like roll it and rub it across my drawing to lighten it so that I can watercolor over it, or just, that doesn't work so great. It lightened it a little bit, but it's still pretty. It's still pretty. You can also make them into smaller shapes, but it's pretty flexible, so I don't feel like it holds a smaller shape too well to erase. Maybe someone else knows how to do that better. But yeah, that's not working so well with this supply, so we're going to move on. We have this, which looks like the Rembrandt pastel in gray. I have some Rembrandt pastels from previous boxes, art boxes. Not sure if it's a Sketchbox or not. And yeah, look at this. Can you see that? This is my problem with pastels, is that they get on me, and I don't know, I don't like the feel. Have sensory sensitivities, so it's not my favorite medium to work with. I get paint all over me all the time. I don't know, it doesn't seem, and dye, and in fact, let me see. I've washed my hands a lot, but there was some alcohol ink or something on my fingers. It looks like it's gone now. Anyway, for some reason the dust feeling bothers me more. And the pan pastels are great because you can use tools, still have, you know, some soft tools to, instead of with your, well, I mean, you shouldn't really mix them with your fingers anyway because you have finger oils, but I don't know. There goes that train of thought. Not sure where I was going with that. Yeah, so far this is not the wow box for me. What's next here? We have the charcoal pencils. Cretacolor charcoal set. Cretacolor, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Soft, medium, and hard. I bought some woodless graphite pencils from this brand that I really liked. I don't know, I like the feel of them. They're smooth. But yeah, charcoal, let's see. This is actually probably less messy, so I'm going to focus on that positive. I didn't look. Which one's which? Well, 1, 2, 3. Is one the softest or the hardest? I don't know. So let's see. Feels pretty soft. Do you guys know? Let's see if 2 is harder. I feel like 2 is harder. And this will really tell. 3. Yeah, I think 1 is maybe the softest, but does it say somewhere? If it does, I'm missing it. Now, let's try our kneaded eraser again. I made a mess. Smudging it. What if I do like, I don't know, a dot or something? Ooh! Now that's kind of cool. It didn't take it all away, but I got a nice circle of reduction of charcoal there. So, okay. And then we have, I'm not going to lose this little thing. I'm saving it for last because I have some feelings about that. Okay, we have a Nitram starter kit. And what does it say? It doesn't say, oh, it is charcoal. Okay, more charcoal. Charcoal. But this thing's kind of cool. Okay, we have this. Now, when did we get those charcoal sticks? I mean, maybe it was last year. We got these really delicate willow charcoal sticks. Wow, these are super lightweight, and yep, it's burnt wood. What can I say? I mean, $16.99. It's expensive for burnt wood. Maybe I just don't know the glories of charcoal. I feel like I am not the one to sing its praises here. Please, if you guys are charcoal lovers, tell me something to love about it. Tell me something new in the comments. I really did like, there's an artist that I've followed that showed how you can use charcoal with watercolor, and the charcoal reacts and some fun stuff there. So I really liked that. Looks like we have some refills there, and this is maybe, yes, to sharpen your charcoal to a point. I didn't even look at what are the different kinds. 4 sticks. We have H. Does it say which one's which? No. H, HB, B, and B+. So H is hard, and then the B, I'm not sure what the B stands for, but it's softer. So B+ would be the softest. Ah, here we go. The blue, we have hard. This is like red or orange, and it's medium, which is the HB. Then we have the soft and the super soft, or extra soft for rich blacks. So, I don't know, I'm not going to mess with the sharpener just yet. Let's just try to, actually, I'll go with the hard one first, and try to just, I feel like I'm writing with a piece of burnt stick. That's the Nitram. This is the H. This is probably not how you're supposed to use it. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. And I'm going to be washing my hands. It is nice and hard. I feel like it doesn't give a consistent color line. I feel like I used the same pressure right there. And, so maybe that's the wild card one. I'll set him aside because I won't come back to that. I might sharpen that one and see if I get different results. This is the HB. And a little more consistent. And then we have the B. I'm running out of room. Definitely more softer. And super soft round stick is the B+. I don't really off the hand notice a difference in the feel of that. Okay. I want to, I know. I want to sharpen it, but I also don't want to leave a bunch of stuff. Are these the same? They feel the same on each side. I'll have to look into that. So, okay. This was the H. Let's see. I've got, you know, kind of a pencil there. I like that it's more of a pencil tip. This hard. I don't feel like I'm going to break it, but it's not, again, it's still not super consistent. I do want to try something here. Grab a paintbrush. I was sharpening and sharpening and sharpening with that little thing. I thought, hey, I'll sharpen it into a palette and see what happens. So, ooh, that's hard to do. Hopefully this isn't bad for my paintbrush, because I didn't get that far in the thinking process. So, can do that. I don't think it's gonna all the way dissolve because it's that hard. So, well, that was an interesting idea. I'm gonna put this paintbrush in water right now and clean it later. Alright, oh, we haven't gotten to this yet, which is kind of an odd one, I think. So it is a Hero Arts blending brush. It says this small blending brush is perfect for creating subtle blends. Now, I'm an artist. I wouldn't consider myself a fine artist, though my husband might say I'm pretty fine. But I am also a crafter, and I do a lot of stamping and cards, and I am familiar with Hero Arts as a stamp and ink company and crafts and stamps. So it's interesting to get it in an art box. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Is Sketchbox not an art box? Because this is the premium box, and I've always thought of it as an art supply box. And this, ooh, it's super soft. It's a great supply. To me, it's not really an art supply in the art sense of the word. So it's more of craft. And I don't want to use it on my charcoal. I don't know what that's going to do to it, because this is like an ink blending brush. And so I'm going to save it for my ink pads. I'd much sooner want to use one of these. I don't have an actual clean one. Let me see if this one, ooh, no, that's got way too much color on it. Let's see if we could find one that's, well, same color, but, there we go. That's got some pastel on it. I get that off. And so I'm just gonna do some stuff with this. Okay, maybe I still have some orange in there, but I feel like I would rather use the soft pastel tools. I'll get a new tip maybe or something than this craft tool. It's interesting because I just got a card kit from Simon Says Stamp, and I just put out a video recently, so maybe I'll put a link in the description or up in the corner if you want to take a look at it. But I feel like there was almost an art supply in that box, in that I got some watercolor pencils. They're probably not light fast, you know, I'd have to look. I don't think they're more of a craft grade. But, and then this box I get like a card making supply. I'm confused. What is happening with Sketchbox? I'm a little underwhelmed, and I actually am considering maybe taking a break on the box. I hate to do that because I love getting the art supplies and doing the art. I'm not sure. I am going to do a little something. I'm going to try to do a little something, and it maybe will reflect my feelings a little bit. So let me just move on. But before I move on, as always, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful and creative day. And please, 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 let me know your thoughts. Good, bad, medium, neutral. Because I'm a little, not sure what's happening here with the whole box. So I'd love to hear other perspectives. And do that down below. And now let's see what else I can do with this.